Hi everyone, welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. This is all about who is thinking about you, who cannot get you off their brain, and why. So we have three groups to choose from today. I will insert a photo, but our first group is the green aventurine, and this is in the shape of a cat, and it is paired with the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and then zebra calcite is for group number 2 with the modern witch tarot deck, and then we have chrysocolla in the shape of a lotus flower. I don't think that's focusing, but you guys will see the photo. And it is with the chrysalis tarot deck. So listen to your intuition and go with what you feel is right for you. Some people feel called to more than one pile, and that is totally fine. Some people like to listen to all three of the piles or all the piles, depending on the video, and see what resonates the most for them or for you. I will also leave timestamps in a pinned comment and in the description box if you want to take a look at that. Maybe it has your favorite number or that calls to you. I know for me personally, I like to look at that because my guides like to speak to me through numbers specifically all the time. So if I see something that stands out, I definitely know that pile is for me, but do what works best for you. There's no wrong answer. And yeah, today we'll be using a different tarot deck for each group, and then I have some oracle cards. They'll go over like zodiac signs, personality traits, and get all the juicy details on who can't stop thinking about you. And this could be romantically, like friends, ex-friends, you know, all the people, all the things. We're going to find that out today. So yeah, and if you guys can hear any weird noises or the fan in the background or my voice seems strained, well, my voice seems strained isn't because it's the holidays, but at the time I'm filming this, it is New Year's Eve, and I thought the fan sounded better than the hooligans downstairs, and my voice is strained. I don't know why, I've just had a little bit of a cold. I hope it's not too annoying, and I hope it's more in my head than in actuality, but just wanted to point that out in case anyone noticed. But let's jump into the reading. Take as much time if you need to meditate on this to pick your pile. You can press pause, but I will see you soon. And again, timestamps below. Pile 1, I think that's funny. Like my cat just came over to me right as I was starting to pull your tarot deck up. So you chose the green aventurine and the cat. So I mean, to state the obvious, maybe you're a cat lover, animal lover, or the person or people talking about you or thinking about you are. But also, I just think it's more like your personality, like a cat. Like maybe those who selected this pile, my group number 1s, you are very like selective with who you let in or who you like share your personal side with. My cat's being a while now. And yeah, you have some nature about you that's very like seductive too, I feel, and also very fun. Maybe you're a night owl. Like my cat was sleeping all day and all of a sudden she's really hyper. And maybe people are gossiping or thinking about you. I don't know why gossiping just came out. We're all about thinking, but maybe that's relevant. But maybe you have some money, you're doing well with your career. The green is just making me think about that, but we're going to get some details now. I just thought I would throw that out there. I got that right off the bat from looking at this. But yeah, I think you kind of have the traits of a cat. You're kind of like, ooh, people like never really know what is on your mind. And that's really attractive to them and probably draws them into you a little bit more. And also just that thought that you like don't share everything with everyone. So I already shuffled the cards thoroughly when I was telling Spirit about the pick a card reading and what I wanted for group 1. I also described what I just told you to Spirit. So Spirit, who is talking about our group 1? Who are they specifically? What are they saying? Please provide a clear and accurate message. And, oh, well, yep, 9 of Pentacles just flew to the ground. So I think they definitely are talking about how you are doing well. This is like idol rich, like someone who has money and follows their passion. And also look, she's with her bird. So I think you definitely are maybe an animal lover, definitely someone who follows their passions and you don't give a damn about what other people think. And I think people are likely jealous, but also admire that. So that's interesting. That totally goes with it. But yeah, that's like someone who follows their passions. I love it. There's also a snail on the bottom, so there's a bird and a snail. So maybe you're just like doing your own thing, going at a slower pace because you can. And people, I'm thinking this is a group of people for sure because I just said people, and it just came to my mind that I think it's a lot of people thinking like you're doing well for yourself, and they're seeing that. And I think there might be some haters, but Spirit, who is talking about our group number 1? We have the 4 of Cups reversed. So this, to me, like shows that people think you like really came out of your shell and maybe you used to be more closed off, but now you're like showing you're more like, you know, you're just like blossoming and you're following like your passions, and people are like, who is this? Like, but yeah, the Four of Cups reverse definitely to me speaks of coming out of your shell, like no longer like being like kind of hidden. So maybe you were more like secretive like the cat before, but now you're, you know, you're more showing your like true nature. You're out in the open like a bird. You're letting people like see how, you know, yourself shine. Like, and there's flowers that just caught my eye on the woman's dress and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely like blossoming, and people are seeing that. And also in the Four of Cups, I'm seeing that they're not entirely happy about it. So right off the bat, yeah, I'm thinking this is someone jealous. So a Page of Cups next, and I see this as someone kind of like talking behind your back in a way, but not in a terrible way, because this is like, you know, a pleasant conversation going on there. I mean, some people just really get off on like gossip, you know, and stuff like that, but I think people are like, oh my god, did you see her, him? Like, they're like really doing well, they're looking good, like look at their like fashion, like they're following their passion. They're not really shy anymore. Like, I definitely, that confirms it to me that it's kind of like a gossipy type way. Like, now I'm thinking at first I was like, oh, they're jealous, but I think maybe they're a little jealous, but jealous, I've learned, doesn't always have to be a terrible thing. It's like you can be inspiring to others. So I think these are like friends and people close to you, and people who are just seeing you on social media and they're like, damn, like awesome. Like, if that was in reverse, it'd be like, ooh, maybe it is like haters out there. But I think this is a positive energy, which is amazing. And I think you inspire others. And I think you do a good job at who you let in too, because yeah. Oh, well, card just fell out. Let's see what that's. The King of Wands. So maybe the person that is talking about you or people, but one of them, or maybe even you, is a fire sign, like a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. I'm definitely seeing that there. And also this could be like a male in their 30s, or maybe someone older than you, but definitely someone who is like passionate. And this could also be quality for you. Can you guys see this? But in this card, there's a salamander, and they're kind of like rise out of the ashes. Like, maybe you had like a tough time, like when you were younger or like earlier in life, and that's why they are like admiring you too. It's this like Nine of Coins in the beginning, and like coming out of your shell, like you really went through a lot, and now you're following your passions, and you're like doing very well doing that. So yeah, there's definitely positive energy going on here. And the Page of Cups, I didn't mention this, they could be water signs too, but that card I definitely saw like the gossiping, but like not in a bad way. Definitely, but yeah, we're talking about who's thinking about you. People are talking about you too. And it could definitely be a water sign or a fire sign. And I mean, also we have two cards that are water signs, but we're going to use the zodiac sign, just pointing that out in case that is relevant. And I feel like, oh, wow, we have another king card here with the King of Pentacles. But this popped out reversed. So this could be someone, I think maybe since you're like doing so good, there's some, oh, sorry about my cat. There's some like haters too. Like, this is someone that's kind of smug and arrogant, like small head syndrome, or was that how they say it? Just someone who is just really mad at other people, like arrogant is the main word. So I'm thinking there might be some earth energy, or they have earth placement, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart, or they just have the like, you know, the same traits. But from this card, I'm getting that people are kind of like mad that you are doing well for yourself, because I think I can see here with the Nine of Pentacles, you're doing well financially, and with the King of Wands and the other cards too, you're coming out of your shell, you're following your passions, and that is, your passions are bringing you like maybe financial wealth, but at least like wealth in all areas. Like, you're more abundant, you're happier, and everything like that. So I think you definitely have some admirers and some haters too. But I mean, like, if you have haters, that means you're doing well too. So the Queen of Wands is on the bottom, so you have more fire energy here. So I think the Queen of Wands upright definitely represents someone who is very ambitious. And also there's a sunflower here, which shows someone blossoming. But this to me also confirms, and look, there's a cat, that I think this is you, but someone's like looking at you in a way that's like, yeah, jealous. So I think this is definitely a fire sign. And yeah, I think there's someone, at least one person, and like I said, I think there's multiple people. I think that you have your friends and like close ones are thinking about you and talking about how like great you're doing in a positive way, but there's also some energy here of jealousy. They're jealous that you're not more confident, and I think this is a specific person, and I think it's someone you may have cut off on your, or just maybe just separated ways, maybe even like an X with this king energy and queen energy, but that, yeah, there's a lot of people here. There's a page, 2 kings, and a queen. And then the next card I see here is the devil reverse, so maybe, well, I think for sure at some point you cut off people or, yeah, bad relationships. It could be friendships, even family members that just were holding you back from following your true desires, your passions, and becoming your true authentic self. And those people specifically or person are thinking about you a lot, and in a jealous way for sure. But that's who definitely, whoever got cut off along the way when you like grew into this amazing adult person, you know, they're thinking about you and they're seeing you. They're probably stalking your social media a little bit maybe, but yeah, overall, I see that you're pretty awesome, and there's multiple people thinking about you. So let's get some more cards here before we go, but I'm curious. I think definitely multiple people in this group. But when you're like so amazing, I mean, of course multiple people are going to be thinking about you, right? This card here. We have here watermelon, tourmaline, heart healing. So I am seeing here that with this, like, talking about you, like, getting, you know, like, did I even say glowing up? I don't know, but, like, following your passion, like, coming out of your shell. You did a lot of heart healing, and I mentioned, too, you went through some hard shit probably in the past, and that heart healing is what made you, like, blossom, and that is, like, one of the qualities that the people are either, you know, and they're drawn to you for that reason, they're thinking about you for that reason, but there's some people doing it in a positive way, and I think there's, like, I'm really getting this message as, like, one person that is the hater, like, specifically thinking about you all the time. And then we have third quarter, I connect with nature at my own pace. Wow, that really goes with the first card I was talking about, like just doing your own thing, like with the snail there, maybe at a slower pace, but you're following what you truly believe in now and following your passions. And also there's a lot of like, yeah, we talked about, well, I don't know if we talked about too much, but there are all these cards of people outside, and I talk about the flowers, so maybe you have a connection with nature, and there's flowers, I mean, yeah, are there flowers? No, there's mushrooms, but there are butterflies on this, which shows the transformation I was talking about. And mushrooms are like adaptogenic, so they can like adapt to their environments, and that is like a really great quality, and I bet that is something that people see in you. And then we have rose quartz here, which is self-love and compassion, and that is definitely something that has come to you, and it probably wasn't easy, and that is another reason why people are just like, damn, like, and think you're so awesome, or wish they were you, because you're able to love yourself, and that really has helped you grow and be the person you are today. So now let's see if we can get any more information. Spirit, can you give us more information so we can pinpoint who this is that's talking about or thinking about nonstop, our group number 1? 2 cards here. We have Leo and Aquarius. So here is our Leo card, and in this card they show there's more flowers, so you blossoming. Also there's like a blonde female there that could be relevant. So this could be our fire sign for sure. We had that fire energy, and then Aquarius, and they're kind of, this might be like that person that's a hater a bit, because look how they're looking. Is that focusing? They're kind of looking at me like, ugh, you know, like, I wish I had that, you know, like, just kind of someone in a negative mindset, like, or they're just someone that, you know, also, I'm looking at this in another way now, up close, that they're just kind of, like, daydreaming, spacing out, because there's water pouring out of that jug there, they're spacing out, thinking about you. So I think this could go both ways, but Aquarius is an air sign, so this, again, for any of the zodiac signs I ever talk about, it can be any placement in their chart. Personally, I like when someone tells me their sun sign, I'm always like, and, you know, because I want to know more about who they are. I think their rising sign more shows how they portray themselves to the outside world. But yeah, so there could be a Leo and Aquarius, maybe that is one of you, but I see like the Leo is maybe more you, but this is definitely more a card of admiration, so like standing out in that people are looking at you, thinking about you. And this definitely shows, yeah, now I look at this more, and especially with this whole reading, what it's about. Someone is thinking about you so much. They're spacing out, they're like at work, and they're just like, messing up, like pouring the water out or whatever the hell their job is. Just thinking about you, they're like so into you. And there's 2 cards with like red hair here, so maybe that is relevant. And then we have an Aries on the back of the deck, so that's another fire sign. We did have some fire energy come up multiple times and again, so, and this is like some, like looking kind of seductive and stuff. So I think one of these people, yeah, definitely is attracted to romantically as well. So yeah, I keep getting I say people over and over again. This was supposed to be more about like one person, but you guys have multiple people. Fire signs, air sign, but yeah, definitely some admirers and maybe a hater too. Let's get the angel dice numbers, roll a number. Maybe this could be relevant for dates or whatever it means to you. But oh, just one fell. Let's see what it says. Oh my god, it says 1. Yeah, all you need is yourself, I'm getting, and like that is why people are like thinking you're awesome. Like that also goes, yeah, that 9 of coins like right away definitely like makes me think that's like your energy, like you're self-reliant, you love yourself and you follow your passions. Like people, like maybe you have a partner but you don't like need a partner, you know, like you can make yourself happy. That goes with the cat too. Like they like being around other people, but they don't need other people. They don't need people as much as like other animals. They don't need like another cat as much as other animals do. And we have 14-3, 1-4-3. So maybe that means something to you. Also suggest you look up the angel number and see if you get a message. I can see here, let me grab my phone. And I can maybe get some information about who this is. Please leave your comments down below if you know who this is. And if you are in this pile, let's see, what should we have you? Let's have is there a snail emoji? I think, oh wait, no. Let's have you guys put, yeah, I'm going to try it and put a snail emoji. Wait, did I? Sorry, I just was like, oh my god, did I already type that? I'm just dumb, I don't know. Wow, you can always strengthen yourself because you have the ability to do so. Yes, that's what people are saying about you. I'm thinking about you. That you have just rose above because, and you found out you have the ability to get and do whatever you want, and you found this inner strength, and that is very admirable, and people love that or hate that about you, but if they hate it, they just wish they were you, you know. But there must be a snail emoji. Let me just type to someone and see. And I know that's kind of weird. Yeah, there is, so. I just sent that to like a random person. I didn't mean to press send, but that is what I have for you, group 1. I hope this resonated. Please let me know. But I just hope you know after this that you're pretty awesome and people are thinking about it, talking about it, wanting to be you. But yeah, let me know how this resonated, and if it did, if you like this video, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. But I'm just so grateful you're here. And again, if you're watching this in real time, Happy New Year. I hope you had a great night, day, whatever you did. I'm just at home doing this, but this is what I love. But yeah, hope you stayed. And if you want a private reading or want to donate to the channel, all the information is there. But love you guys. Have a good one. Hi, group 2. So you chose, did I put this on? Yeah, sorry, just had to check. You chose the Zebra Calcite in the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and Zebra Calcite is great for clearing out old negative energies. So I am thinking the person or the people that are thinking about you nonstop right now are people you've left behind in order to, you know, follow your true path, and just, you know, anyone that was blocking you from moving forward, those people that were left out because of that, they are definitely thinking about you. But I see that you really recognize your self-worth, and maybe this wasn't an easy process, but you may have some admirers because of that as well. But I am just definitely getting the vibe that people you cut out because of their toxic behaviors, energies, whatever it was, is who's thinking about you. But let's see what the tarot, what Spirit has to say, and get more information on this and confirmation as well. These cards for later. Oh, I didn't grab any personality traits for the first group. I'm gonna put this over here so we remember it with you. But I think we got a lot of information in the group. So anyways, in the Modern Witch Tarot deck, this is one of my like tried and trues, this and the deck in the first group. I also forgot to mention this. I think a lot of people may find you reliable and trustworthy and like a good friend too. Just thought I'd throw that out there, that whoever's thinking about you, I'm sure notices that. But let's get some cards. So Spirit, who is thinking about group 2 and why? Who specifically? Give us all the details. Who is thinking about our group 2? When I was shuffling the deck earlier thoroughly, I was thinking about what I told you with the zebra calcite, like the qualities I would think this group exhibits, and asking Spirit to provide us messages. Oh, so let's see. Oh, I have a few cards here. So we have King of Pentacles reversed. Interesting, this card came up in the last group, so this makes me think that it is someone that got cut out for sure, because the King of Pentacles reversed is like an arrogant, smug person, so they're probably like, why would they cut me out? I'm freaking awesome, when really, you know, obviously they aren't because you cut them off, but that is what's coming up to me for sure. It's possibly they are an earth sign, either their sun, moon, or rising, but it could be just heavy placement in their chart, or they have those personality traits, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But yeah, they're definitely smug and like kind of hurt about it, but they are acting like they aren't for sure, definitely smug. And then we have the Tower. So this also shows me that there's like an ending for sure, and that is why they're thinking about this. So, you know, like when people see this card, they're like, oh no, but like this means like something ended, like, and it was for the best. So you moved on in a positive manner. And my group 2 is this other person, this King of Pentacles reversed, whoever this person is. I think you guys probably know. I mean, it's, yeah, they came out of it and they didn't change their ways. And they're really smug that like you may have had like a bad thing happen, or like a tragic ending to something, whether it be like a job, relationship, whatever it was. And they're kind of like bitter that you came out above. You like rose above that bad manner, like. And then we have 9 of Swords reversed. So you were able to move on and let go of any anxiety and like anything bad that happened with that Tower incident, but they weren't, and they're smug about it, and they're like mad. This is definitely going with that energy, I thought. So let's see. So far it could maybe be your energy too with the 9 of Swords, but I'm definitely getting that smugness. So it's a hater, I think, thinking about you nonstop. Maybe it was like an old friend, old person you dated, potentially, but definitely someone I think that used to be close to you and no longer is. Definitely ended. I see this relationship you had of whatever sort it was with the Tower card and the 9 of Swords. And then we had Justice reversed. So maybe this was someone, for some of you, that you were like legally bound to in some way, like a marriage or something, or maybe there was like something happened that has to do with some kind of court thing, or it could just be like karma like just didn't work in their favor, or they feel like it's not fair that you're doing so well. It's like, why do they do so well? Everything's handed to them. Like that's how they think about you. Like they think like they deserve more, but they're like, you're the one that like took action. You're the one that did stuff to move forward, and they're like just not doing anything. They're just complaining about it, and they don't like, you know, they're just bitter. Oh my god, this is like, yeah, definitely seeing that. And like I think when you guys were friends or together, whatever, you know, the relationship was, there was definitely like an imbalance there, but I think there's kind of a narcissist that, definitely narcissist energy from this person, and they thought like they did everything, but like, you know, they were just seeing everything so messed up. High Priestess just popped out, so yeah, you learned to listen to your intuition, and you got rid of this person, and they may be talking shit about you or like thinking about you nonstop, but they still see you as like a freaking goddess, you know, or god, whatever gender you know what I mean. They still think highly of you. But that's why they're hating, you know? They're like, wish you guys were still together. And I see here this card. See how there's a laptop on her lap? Like, they are thinking about you and looking at your social media all the time. Or maybe, like, whatever you are, maybe you do online business, like, or have a business, or do something like that. I don't know why that's just kidding. But they're kind of, like, online stalking you, I think, a little bit. So, and, yeah, bitter, but also, like, want you in their life still, for sure. And then we have the Hanged One reversed here on the bottom of the deck. So this to me like speaks of them like kind of like, I see this card in multiple ways. It's like, actually, was this the card of the day? This was the card of the day. So on TikTok, I do a card of the day. It was a different deck, but it was kind of like stagnation or like indecision, self-sabotage. So I think this person definitely is doing that to themselves. Like that was specific to the other deck, but I felt called to say that because I think they just can't make up their mind, and they see you as someone who is like able to do that and able to move on, but they're kind of just like stuck in this negative spot. Like, and this is also like billionaire baby mindset, like people who were born into like really rich families and they just don't like do anything. They just like party all the time and they like maybe complain about stupid things like that. I don't know. I don't really know if this person is rich, but maybe with that King of Pentacles, but they don't realize that, like, you know, money's great and all, but like they don't have many real connections I'm seeing in their life, and they're just bitter about it, and their life isn't really going anywhere, and yours is, and they are salty about it. Yeah, this is like in the last pile, in pile 1, I got like a group of people, but I'm getting like one specific person for my pile 2s that's really thinking about you. And yeah, since this is a collective reading, it could be, like I said, anything like ex-spouse, ex-friend, ex-lover of any sort, ex like coworker, you know, just anyone you used to be close to, and something major happened that ended. Yeah, you guys get it, all the things I was saying before. So Spirit, can you provide any more information on this person, please and thank you. Scorpio came out, and it was reversed. I don't always like taking a reverse, like the fact that it was reversed in these, but makes me, and I think the reason why I brought that up is because on here it has words, and it says honest, determined, and focused, and that's like you, but this person is not. And they could be a Scorpio, that like your energy we have here, that the swords, but I feel like this person was not honest to you. They're not focused and determined, and that was probably one of the reasons why you cut them off, because they were not honest. They were like, didn't treat you the way you deserved to be treated, and you like the upright position, like your focus, you went for what you want, cut them off, and they're still stuck in this negative, dishonest state. So yeah, maybe they're a Scorpio or just have those traits, the opposite traits that are listed there, for sure. Spirit, what else can you tell us? First quarter, I open doorways to possibility. So yeah, this card, I see you, like you were able to open the doorways, or maybe like in the past, actually, like you, like, helped them out and stuff, and you know, I was talking about the imbalance, and now they're like kind of mad that you're like doing better and whatever, and they think you should like help them out or something, like you should open a doorway for them, but they're not taking any action, like, and they don't realize like you have to like put an effort too, like someone's just not gonna like, you know, just help you out with everything. I think that's how your like connection was, and you realize that effort has to be put in, and like they weren't doing the effort, but they're like over there like, why the hell aren't they introducing me to like blah blah blah, why aren't they helping me get this job, why aren't they like they have everything, and I know it keeps coming to my mind, but yeah, they're like, why aren't you being that person anymore, why aren't you still doing everything for me anymore? And it's like, well, duh, because you don't deserve my energy anymore, you toxic being. But I'm seeing that, and also I'm seeing that you guys realize your self-worth and open the, and you know that positive things came your way once you did. Let's get one more card out of this pile, and then we'll get some more zodiac sign, angel number, and then some traits. I feel called to do this. Aries. So on here also says adventurous, confident, and driven. So definitely see this as traits for you, but maybe the person that has you on their mind has some Aries placement, some Aries energy too, but like in the negative aspect. Like I love how Aries are really confident, ambitious people. So I'm thinking this is more you, but maybe they're like, I deserve this, not like I am able to do this myself. Like everyone does things for me, more like they're that. But I think this card's more you, but maybe it could be Aries. And sometimes Aries aren't as good in like relationships, so maybe this was, I'm not dissing any Aries here, by the way, guys. I just know sometimes they're like very independent people, so maybe that is you, and like they're like what not. I feel like this person talking about you is like codependent. So yeah, I'm getting like way more Aries energy from you guys, but again, it's all about your entire natal chart, not just your sun sign or whatever. So they could have Aries placement, just something to consider. And then let's get more cards here. Ooh. Taurus and Sagittarius. So this could be the King of Pentacles, Earth energy we were talking about. Is that not focusing? Yeah. I don't know if you really need to see it, but and then we have Sagittarius, which is a fire sign too. So yeah, we're getting a lot of Earth and fire energy here. And and we have Scorpio. So we have Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and Sagittarius, and you know, air energy. We've got a few major arcana as well. And then the bottom of the deck we have Neptune. So they could have heavy planets. So what planets are ruled by Neptune? So maybe actually like this High Priestess, that goes with it too. Like you're maybe like a very spiritual, intuitive person. Maybe things change when you like had a spiritual awakening or something. That's possible for some of you and something to take into consideration. I think for sure goes with that. Also, you could look at their placements and see if they have anything ruled there. And then we have what does the seahorse mean again? Does that have to do with transformation? That could also be a reason, like you transformed and like, you know, just to a whole new being, like a whole new level when you had that spiritual awakening or whatever it was. Maybe that has to do with the tower, because spiritual awakenings are pretty freaking hard, you know, on you. Like you have to go through some stuff for that to happen. There's like multiple levels to it. So maybe you went there and they have not yet. But here, let's draw some things here to get more information on who's thinking about you and what they're thinking. So, you know, I think you have like an infectious laugh, and that could be something they miss about you, or something that like they like can't stand because you're happy. I'm getting high standards. Yes, you have high standards, and that is why you cut this person off. And no BS. Oh my god, I love that these cards came out. Yeah, you're happy and they don't like that. You have high standards and you don't deal with BS anymore, so bye. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so curious if you guys, like, tell me if this resonated, and like what, you know, if you know who it is. You don't have to reveal any information. I'm just so curious if this resonated. If it did, and if you're still here, well, our angel number is 65, by the way, if that has any relevance to you. Otherwise, I'll look up the angel number meaning in a second. But seahorse, is there a seahorse in the emojis? Seahorse. I don't know if there is, so what should we pick? Let's put a butterfly, because I feel like most people probably think butterfly would be for the third group, but I feel like you guys totally transformed, and this hater, they're still not even, they're like the goo, you know, they're not even the goo yet, and they are bitter about it, because you've come out of your cocoon. Oh, I'm typing like words I'm saying instead of angel number 65. So maybe, depending on like the person, or you like maybe they're born in the year 65. Maybe June 5th is relevant for someone. Can really mean anything. Angel number 65, angel number, and I always encourage you to look that up as well. The angel number 65 signifies the love you receive from your family. Oh, maybe this is a family member for some of you. That could be confirmation if you're wondering. Maybe there's a falling out of some sorts, but family doesn't always have to be blood. Maybe this was someone you used to like consider family, and then things went south. But that's what I have for you, my pile 2. Again, let me know if it resonated, and leave a butterfly emoji to let me know if you're still here. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And also, I am so grateful you guys are here. If you guys enjoyed this, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. If you guys want a private reading from me, want to donate to the channel, all that information is in the description box. But yeah, that's it. And if you want to stick around and subscribe, I will see you in the next one. Bye, pile 2. Hello, my pile 3. So you chose the chrysocolla lotus flower. So I feel like whoever is thinking about you nonstop is thinking about how you have blossomed into this beautiful being. And also with chrysocolla itself has to do with transformation and communication. So maybe you're quiet before, maybe you're really like coming out of your shell and expressing yourself more, and people are seeing that. And the lotus like comes from like dirty water, like a place you would never think someone could blossom. So maybe you had some like tough times in the past, and they're like, damn, like how did they come through that and stuff. I'm thinking you definitely had some kind of glow up, some kind of transformation, especially the deck you chose, the chrysalis deck, has butterflies on it. And also, is that a lotus flower in the middle? I don't know, but there's a flower there too. And I think this may be possibly like a newer phase for some of you, because this is one of my newest decks. I think it might be one of the first times, or maybe the second time I've used it in I think in a like pick a card reading the first time. I don't know, maybe second time, doesn't matter. Those are both really recent times. So this is, yeah, pretty new to me. So I think this person too can maybe be newer in your life that's thinking about you a lot. But let's see what the cards have to say. So I shuffled these thoroughly earlier, and I said the same thing. The Spirit is who I would think picked this group. Let's see. So we have here, two cards came out. So we have the Three of Stones reversed, and they have different names than the original, and the Eight of Scrolls reversed. So Stones, I believe, is Pentacles, and Scrolls is Swords. So let's look at these. These are very interesting. So I see with the Three of Stones, there's some owls here. So this is like kind of like the Master card I would say in the other decks. I can see if they have a different meaning. Sorry, I'm going to look at this because it's so new to me. So there's like a fire there and 3 owls and one that's kind of higher up. So, and then Eight Scroll, interesting. So I think you definitely had this glow up, and the person thinking about you, I think, is a hater, kind of. Like, they're like kind of jealous in a way. Like, you're standing out and people are looking at you now and they aren't really liking that. That is what I'm getting just from looking at this image there. And like, look at that fire. Like, there's a lot of like heat and energy around you, like in a positive way, but like they're kind of sending you like shade. And I can see that you're like really wise, and that, you know, there's a lot of eyes on you now, whether you know it or not. And some of these eyes are thinking about you positively, like seeing you're like hot and wise and like smart and like totally transformed, but also some jealousy I'm seeing. And the Eight of Scrolls reverse. So this goes with the Eight of Swords reverse. Like, that also makes me think you came out of a bad situation. Like, maybe it was even just like mentally you kind of were down on yourself, but now you have this confidence and it's like radiating from you. And you maybe you're like imprisoned by your own like mind or some way, like, or maybe that's how this person saw you, and now they see you like coming out and like escaping like whatever bad situation, whatever like bad like negative thoughts you had or something, whatever it is. This is a collective reading, so I'm just saying all the things there, but this is you like coming out of your shell. I'm also seeing. And wow, these cards are so interesting. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm like looking at them like, so I think a lot of people like how I'm admiring the cards right now, saying like they're interesting and stuff like that. I think that's what people are saying about you. They're like, wow, like they're like really interesting. So yeah, definitely multiple people are coming through for my group 3s. In my group 1, there's multiple people. In my group 2, there's one specific person. So this is interesting. So they could be air sign, or have heavy placement, or just have those qualities. So they could also be an earth sign as well, or have the traits of an earth sign. So let's get some more cards here. I might look up some of the meanings of these cards specifically. I wonder if they give reverse meanings for them. So different than the traditional. What's that? Oh, we have death reversed. So the person thinking about you, like, I feel like you went through this glow up and you transformed, but they're like stuck and like stagnant and like where they are. They might be like bored and they're just like watching you from afar, and they're like, I wish I could be like that, because that's definitely what I'm getting. Yeah. And there's a ram in this, so I wonder if they are like a fire energy. This is Ariada. What is it? I don't know what that word is there, but there's a name there. But yeah, the death card reverse, like upright. I think it's actually a great card to get. Some people are scared to get it, but it's all about like rebirth and like transformation. And I feel like this other person, like, you went through your globe, you went through your transformation, whatever sort. It could have been like, I think definitely it was some kind of bad situation maybe in the past, or I don't know, whatever it was, you got out of a situation, and they have not. They're still doing whatever it was. They're in the same situation. And they see you like taking in the next steps, whether it be like you got out of wherever you lived, you got a good job, you look great. Like, I think a lot of it has to do with your inner confidence and self-worth now, and they're stuck and stagnant, and they are jealous of you, I think, for sure. Definitely a hater. I'm getting mostly, I think maybe it is mostly one person for this group, but I'm seeing multiple, because in the beginning I was thinking about like, you know, how amazing you guys are. I mean, you are, but you know, people, whenever you're doing well, there's always some people that come around that, you know, kind of put you down for it, but don't let it get you, you know, with success comes a little bit of hate, but that means you succeeded, right? So the Eight of Scrolls, yeah, they don't give reverse. It says, stop worrying, consider seeking out others for advice. Yeah, so this other person is in this mindset I'm getting. Like, when it's reversed now, I'm going to think that, like, they're in this mindset. I don't know. But be introspective and rid yourself of self-serving illusions. Yeah, this person is totally dealing with some conflict and taking it out on you, I'm guessing. And let's look at that. And I'm definitely getting this person has a lot of like chaos and imbalance in their life because all of the cards have come out like reversed so far. So whoever's thinking about you nonstop is definitely jealous. And I don't know, like this could be any type of person. Spirit, can you provide information on like whether this is family? Maybe it is family for some. I don't know, because the owls are all the same, but maybe not. Best friend, can you give us any information, Spirit, on what kind of connection they had? Are they still currently in their life? Is it a past person? Because I'm definitely getting some past energy. Like, I don't know if you really still talk anymore. I'm guessing since you went through this transformation and since they are jealous. But you know, some people can act like your friend, and they're not. So we have 4 of spirals. This is 4 of wands reversed. So I'm guessing this could definitely be family, actually, because 4 wands is like the happy home card. Or maybe this is an ex that you lived with, or a ex-roommate. Or, I mean, it could even be like a current, but since it's reversed, yeah, so 4 of wands reversed, or 4 of spirals, and there's a house there too, so it could be, yeah, someone that's family, a roommate, or someone you used to kind of consider home, like maybe a neighbor or something like that. So maybe it was someone from like your childhood or like growing up, but definitely someone close to home, is in like childhood home, or even home as an adult. It could be a partner, ex-husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, roommate, family member. I'm definitely getting that vibe now. And again, another reverse card, and since it's a spiral or a wand, we have some fire energy. So we're getting most of the signs, but we'll get pull some astrological cards in a second. Let's get one more card for this. And then we have the Chariot upright. So I see here, oh, this is so interesting. Like, you're so interesting for sure. So yeah, you were able to just like move on and like, you know, level up in life, and they were stuck behind. I'm seeing that for sure. I'm feeling this is definitely you. This, I think the Chariot goes along with the sign Cancer. But yeah, there's 2 trees there, and this like wise person. You could see like with the Chariot in the traditional deck, this is someone I see as like being a unifier, like being able to bring people together, and it's like victory and more. Like, you stood up for your beliefs and you won with this situation with this person, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking this is someone that's no longer in your life. There's like a falling out, and like the reason why it happened is because like you transform, you like think higher of yourself now, and you stood up for your morals and your beliefs, and you, because of that, you like came out victorious, and you're doing well, and that is what this person sees, and they're bitter about it. But I think some other people obviously are like admiring you, but I'm thinking this is definitely someone from the past specifically that's coming through in this reading that yeah, isn't too happy about it. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have Ace of Stones reversed, which is the Pentacles. So maybe there's a financial loss for this person, or they feel like there was, or something, and maybe they don't make as much money as you, or something material is a bother for them. And that also makes me think some people watching this pile could be an ex spouse or something, something to do with money or material things, or maybe like an ex-business partner or something too, something revolving material or money things, maybe even like a family member, you know, like in a will with like someone in your family. And it could even be like someone that, like a friend that like owed you rent, or you know, like a roommate. I'm just thinking it was definitely someone that was like in your home life but no longer is. Hi, Emmy. Like, my cat's the only person I live with, and she just came up to say hi, so I think that may be true. So let's get some signs of Spirit. Can you give us more information, please, on who this person is? Clarify, confirm. We have 3rd quarter, I connect with nature at my own pace. This card came out in the first pile, maybe if that resonated with you. But they're actually quite different. I think, wait, was the first pile I had? I don't know, never mind. But so you butterflies here, you definitely transformed for sure. And the mushrooms, like, you're able to adapt and move on, and you do things at your own pace. You don't let others influence you, and I think that pisses this person off because you're like doing so well, and you're like chill about it. You're like, I don't care if you're hating on me. I'm doing my own thing. Like, I'm going at my own pace. Life's working out for me because I'm following my own. You know, I don't worry about others. I worry about me. And then we have new moon. I open my heart and set my intentions. And this actually came out reversed. So maybe this is making me think it's about this person. Normally I don't read oracle cards reversed, but today I have been in the piles because I'm guessing this is like, not guessing, this is like the energy of the other person, you know. So they didn't open their heart, and like their intentions with you in this connection, whatever sort of relationship it was, were not pure, and that came out, and that is a reason I see that you cut them off. And then I have Aries energy. Didn't I say Aries earlier with the ram? Yeah. Adventurous, confident, and driven. Definitely qualities of that you possess. And that ram was on the death card reverse, which also makes me think that this is like you, and that person's stuck, and they're stuck thinking about you. So this is you here, and then they're reverse stuck thinking about you, not moving on. Yes, for sure. Oh my God. And let's get a few more astrological signs, and we'll get a few of the qualities about you that they're thinking about. And a number, which will be like angel number with a message, but also the number could be something significant for you. We have Venus. So Venus rules Libra and Taurus. Also, this could just be that they think you're very beautiful, so they're admiring you that way. Venus has to do with beauty and also like material things that you really love, relationships in general. And this actually came out reversed now that I think about it, but I like switched it over right away to show you. So this could be like a relationship that turns sour, and also that they're like, they think you're beautiful and stuff like that, but they're mad that they don't have you anymore, and there's like a naked lady in here and they like wish they could have you. So yeah, I think a lot of you, maybe it is a past relationship, or Jason might, Taurus came out, so that definitely confirms like that Taurus energy I was saying too for some of you. That just like spit right out. And then the bottom of the deck is Mercury. So Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury is also about like messages and speaking. It can be kind of like a sneaky person too, like going behind your back. So maybe this person's gossiping about you, going behind your back, or they did before. That message is definitely coming through. Definitely a prankster too. Yeah, it definitely makes me think that they're talking shit, unfortunately. But like we said earlier, you've moved on, you don't care. You're doing just fine. Well, I got a lot of these here right now. Oh shit. I feel the need to just, we'll just see all of them. I just spilled the whole pile. Emmy, are you looking at those? Family oriented. So maybe something that caused, sorry, you can't see, what I'm saying is true. So maybe you're like really into your family now, and that is the reason why like there's like differences, or you did what's best for your family, and maybe they were family, but you like cut them out. I don't know. Beautiful smile. We already knew you're beautiful, especially with the Venus energy. And with Mercury too, I think you're and the Chrysacola, I think you're very good at communicating now. This is a storyteller, like you're very entertaining, and people like to hear you talk, and they respect you. I think people respect you for leaving the situation that you came out of. You have pretty eyes too. Wow, there's a lot coming out for how you look in this pile. And strength, yes, you definitely came out of something bad, and you are shining now. You're strong and also nurturing at the same time, and that is such a great balance. And you're confident after all the stuff that went on. That's why you're not letting this hater get you. Great body. Oh my God, you guys, people really want you, and they think you're hot. And you're honest. Yeah, you have a lot of good qualities, and people are saying that. And don't let this one hater get you. I feel like you cut them up for a good reason, and bye. Yeah, we don't need you. Bye. Like a lot of other people are great to you now, and see how amazing you are, because you are, and like they're still in that murky water, and you're blossoming out of that situation or whatever, it's all different to all of you, but you know what I mean, and they're still stuck there, and they're bitter, and that everyone else, there's so many other people in the world that see all the great qualities, so we don't need them. 1710, so 1710, so I don't know if those numbers mean anything to you. I always encourage you guys to look up the angel numbers yourself as well, but let me look that up quick. But the number 10 involved makes you think definitely an ending, with this person. I don't think they're a part of your life anymore, but they definitely want to be, I think. Even though they act like they're haters, I'm getting this feeling like they wish they could be with you still. Whether it be, just be close to you, but I'm getting a lot of like relationship energy, especially with all this like body beauty stuff, but it also could be like they want to be you type thing, you know. So a new phase. 1710, a new phase. Yeah, you guys are in a new phase and they're mad about it. It's a reminder from the spiritual forces that you will someday understand that you're doing a great job. Yeah, don't let this person get to you. I feel like they might be trying to drag you down to their level. Don't let them get to you. Your spirit guides are saying like, you're doing great. You're in this new phase. We're watching over you and you're going to continue to grow, continue to blossom, and you don't need anyone that's not like supporting you, or anyone that's trying to like bring you down is not meant to be in your life. So bye, like I said. So yeah, be grateful for this glow up. Don't let anyone hold you back. You guys are amazing, and that's what I have for you, group 3. If you guys are still here, let's see, how is there like a ram? If I type ram, let's see if that comes up. If not, we'll do like owl. Every single group I've had to look up the emoji because like I'm seeing the randomest things, but I'm seeing them in the cards. Yeah, a ram does come up when I type it, so you can put in a ram if you're still here. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this reading. I hope it resonated. Please let me know if it did, and again, leave a ram if it did, and if you're still here. And I'm so grateful you guys are here. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you can start subscribing before you go. If you want to donate to the channel or have a private reading, all the information is down below. If you guys are watching this in real time, fireworks outside just made me remember that it's about to be 2022. Hell yeah, so ready for a new year. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I hope you had a safe and happy holiday season and a great day, no matter when you're watching this. This is a timeless reading. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to subscribe and stick around, I will see you super soon. Bye.